So I do have some other ones I'm going to release. I did upload just as I was just finishing a few more here, but this is just for the Libra for the month of December. Now, what I see offhand is you could be dealing with some kind of a communication here with the Page of Pentacles. So this does indicate that it's around money in the month of December. So there could be some new small amount of money that might be coming in for you, but it's also an indication that there could be some kind of study or something here that you're also kind of getting clear on, or at least a message around something around the finances that might be a little bit murky that isn't being revealed here yet. So I just would say expect a message in around finances, something along that line. Now, there is something here again around contract. Well, no, I wouldn't say contracts necessarily, because this actually feels like there is a gift from the universe that's coming in, which I think is something that's coming in from a distance that is going to surprise you. It feels like a very positive thing here, actually. And even though there is a tower moment further out, I'm just going to reveal that now. It's actually all seeming to be along a positive. Now, some of you could be dealing with a younger who is going through, some level of, immaturity or sort of period of emotional growth, because the Page of Pentacles does indicate somebody's really grounded, earthy, really has a sense of promise, even financial front here. But again, it's something here, even for those that have projects coming in. This could be a new work situation. Usually my aces are that, but I feel like this could be like extra money or something from something that's coming, but it's yet to be revealed. But there's a promise of, something very practical, coming in here regardless. The point of the moon, I would say, kind of speaks to like it is a practical energy that's coming in here, but with the moon card again, not fully revealed here yet. Still dealing, somebody, younger person could also be dealing with some emotional issues here, where there is a little bit of murkiness there, but I would still say, has the upper hand in a lot of different areas here. So the moon card, like I said, is expressing some kind of projection of fears, possibly from a younger person. And hello there, Martina, from Slovakia. Wow. But yeah, I do see some here a younger person could be dealing with, again, something from the subconscious where there's a time of uncertainty, or you have a lot of uncertainty around this person. But there is definitely some positives coming in with that, because again, it's projecting, some heavier energy around dealing with an issue, though. So it's not avoiding an issue. So that's a good thing. It's dealing with an issue. A little bit of light, a bit at a time to help express those emotions or deal with the emotions that are underlying. Whether this is you or someone else, but it does indicate that there is going to be, possibly some fear or paranoia or something here, anxiety, insecurity, all of that sort of encompassed around the moon energy. Now, I will say that I won't state too much on that, because a lot of the energy is still gleaming forward, but you are connected to that energy somehow. So again, could be a water sign as well, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but there's something that might be a little bit unclear that to be a little more clear. So something's kind of holding back here around the emotional area, and again, maybe it's not just around emotions. It might be held back by a situation that you just don't have full clarity on about the money. So again, whatever it is, there's information that's going to be coming through around some small amount of money, I would say, in the month of December. So communicate, but there is a facing of fears here. And of course, we get to the card of Swords. Really good energy here about releasing some, some stuff. So sixes are all about finding that balance again, and it's about triumphing over challenges, getting close to a goal. And there is that gift from the universe that's still a clarifier, but you are getting closer and closer to the energy here. So Six of Swords means there's a bit of a journey up ahead. There's a bit of a transition to take place to get to this, but I feel like you are now in the energy of it. You're in the midst of the transition. So could also be hearing some kind of communication from the distance about a gift that's coming in from the universe here as well for others. But I feel like either way, it's all positive communication. So there is going to be communication improves in the month of December. Again, could be with a younger person, and it could be from someone who's at a distance, or that you're distant from emotionally. Either way, it's going to be a situation that's improving. So can be... and it feels like it's going to be continuing to improve over a long period of time because of the Wheel of Fortune that's here. But I do feel like you're being prepared to um, you're being prepared for something of a new journey up ahead. That's what I would say there because of the following cards that you're kind of moving into. Um, there is definitely something here about a journey. I don't know that I see it so much as a holiday, but it's a journey where you're having to kind of restructure something here with the Six of Swords, restructuring the emotional aspect of something. The Ace of Cups is a brand new beginning, can be a new job, or for others, it can be just a gift coming in from the universe. It can be both. But it's something up ahead that you would desire, something that you want, because the cups are about emotions and things that matters of the heart, anything that really kind of creates a deeper meaning in life. Sorry, I was just reading your comments there. Sorry, Shally? And so asking about, yeah, we'll do a few questions at the end. I just don't want to interrupt my flow. So yeah, Six of Swords, definitely about a symbol of love possibly coming through, because you are releasing some energy. So when you release energy, you are new energy to come in. If you're too loaded and locked up, you cannot bring in new energy. So it's really about you finally seeing a way to release something that you're working through, because it is working through that energy. And now there's release, and now there's a new beginning. There's something positive. And hello, David and Shelley. And but yeah, it definitely feels like there's more of an acceptance of a situation. There's more of a transitional period you're going through in the month of December. More of like a new journey, and again, it's a journey that is filled with luck. And so you don't see everything that's happening here, but you're about to, because you are now in by December, you're about to see that there is a new an innovative approach possibly, but it's more along the lines for me as, getting, you're releasing some toxic energy or bad energy or something that you couldn't deal with before, and now the gift is closer. So there's something here about, feeling a lot more revitalized and inspired, and you're certainly gaining more clarity by moving ahead with the Two of Wands. There is something still around the past here that you're actually moving forward to with as well. And this could be, children or anything along that line as well, but it can also just be someone from the past where there is more advancement, there's more progression in it. So again, lots of really good energy here. So we'll get to the Wheel of Fortune, and again, this is the big major arcana. So it's like luck, a fortunate increase is coming in some big way in December. Something is about to change here for you, like your luck is about to change. So, and you're in it. You're in that energy. So I don't know if the communication is coming through about something around money for those that are sort of, more involved in that area of things. But either way, the Wheel of Fortune definitely indicates that there is some kind of big shift coming in here. And it feels like you are discovering your life purpose. You have the gift of, the universe is giving you this very, very soon, because you're already in the transition period, and it's coming in really, really quick now. So you are in this long haul energy. Oh, thank you for, thank you, Shelley, that I have a calming voice. Some might differ, but anyway, but I do feel like you have a turning point. Like I said, your stability is about to change here. This is a time for you to enter a new cycle, and it seems to be monetary, it seems to be emotional, it seems to be very fortuitous. You've got all the queens that you're, in this read here, and it's like a mystery of sorts. But it feels like your timing is completely lining up. So wherever you felt you had a lag of progress, that is all changing. It's a turning point. Like I said, if you were trying to be balanced or resistant to change, anything like that, the month of December seems to be where there is more of a connection to your worldly fortune, so to speak. Again, whatever this, Ace of Cups means to you, but usually it's from the universe. It's something that you wanted. It's something that you are emotionally connected to. It's a symbol of a happy situation, a symbol of love. It's acceptance around a situation, and it also kind of trades you up to something, in terms of whatever it is that you were looking for. It trades you up to fortune, good fortune. It is beside that card. Trades you up to better life here is what this seems to be, like a big ticket item or big ticket thing or a fortunate increase, because it's surrounded by all of, you know, these really expensive, significant cards. Like I said, the fact that it's right beside the High Priestess, that is another really big card of huge changes up ahead. You don't see what's coming here. And it just, and maybe that a few things have to be lined up and able for that to reveal, but it's something where you're not the full picture. And again, it's Scorpio energy here, but you could also be coming off as a little bit more mysterious, a little quieter, a little more reserved. You are probing deep to get answers to your lot of energy here around intuitive, you know, quality. And I feel like you're strongly intuitive in this period. But I just feel like everything will kind of reveal in time. But there's a lot of spiritual insight that's coming through December. And it feels like it broadens you, it opens you up. It feels something from the past is you're very connected to that as well, where maybe you were a little bit more detached in the past. But you are still coming off as a little bit mysterious. Like I said, there's still a sense of, you know, a little bit of detachment, maybe even on an emotional level, whether this is you or someone else. But strong Cancer sign is also coming through here. You have hidden parts of yourself that you are also kind of dealing with, especially with this combination. So it's almost like you are getting in touch with the deepest aspects of yourself as well. So again, you're at question, you know, wiser in a very how do I say, um, well, I don't want to say guru exactly, but you're coming to some kind of spiritual gift, I would say. So things are starting to flow through you a little bit different. So it's, you know, it's a different kind of energy. And like I said, it's a lot of what goes with that. And again, big transition. There's a big transition. This is the other card that comes out, big transition. You are headed for some kind of new journey here that you have not previously been on. It is feeling like, you know, you've reached the old situation, like you reach the conclusion with a natural end, and now it's kind of moving you into a space where you're much more open. You're much more open to, you know, whatever it is that is right up ahead here. So again, this is a path that is more in line with your belief systems, especially when I see it followed up by the Judgment. But there's a lot more depth in this new direction, and I feel like you are in a place of your inner voice to get to this new space, this new horizon. So really, really good energy. And of course, the Judgment and all of that is further out, but it still does indicate that you're, you know, your energy is shifting tremendously, especially with that wheel, because that was the main card. That was the major card that was out. So Judgment does mean there's going to be regeneration around relationships, around love relationships, around a younger person as well, because the Knight of Cups represents that. But it does feel like there's going to be a new commitment. So there's going to be a decision, but there is also going to be a favorable decision. And it feels like this is going to be speeding things up, and it'll be the decision that you'd hoped for is what it is. You have the ability to transform a better life is what's happening here in the month of December. So lots of really, really good energy. Now, that might take some time to kind of get used to. You might still be dealing some of the finances or your time and energy, that kind of thing, or weighing out your options because you're still in a bit of a rest and retreat mode. The money is still coming, but it's going to be a little further out, and it does feel like it's slow to kind of come in. But then as soon as, because you're doing all the practical steps, but what's weird is all of a sudden, once you get everything lined up, it's like, bang, it's right there. And this could be someone, you know, bang, it comes right in. And it's almost like it scares you because the Eight of Swords, you know, it's kind of a self-sabotaging energy, and you're not really sure what to do with that energy. It's like, you know, everything just happens so fast. But then there's this huge celebration, completion of a cycle. These are all huge. This is all success. So again, this is further out. These are clairs. But, you know, it's like some huge turn of event occurs, something that is sudden, something comes in, and then you want to just sabotage it. You want to change it. You want to, you know, create some resistance around it. But again, it is a card of, you know, having to decide what to release. So you've got your guards up because something is coming in so rapidly. And then all of a sudden, everything just worked out. And then finally, and like I said, I mean, that's on the home front, that's your foundation, that's success, completion of a cycle. And on top of that, you have the two ones. You're finally going forward with something with the past. And this could be a past life project or something like that, but you're at the door to success. And you definitely, in the month of your energy is, your everything is starting to change. There's going to be luck your way, and something from the past, I feel, is kind of returning and going for. You're going forward with something from the past, but there is also it's like a new adventure ahead of you. Anyway, I am going to just kind of tie it up really fast today on that one, just because of the power on my phone. Let me just answer a couple of questions here, because like I said, this is excellent. December's looking pretty good, even though it starts out maybe a little rocky for some. Okay, what do we have? Okay, Shaylee. What's happening with Shaylee and her love life? What's happening with Shaylee and her love life? Confused about career, love life, everything. Okay, what's going to open up for Shaylee in terms of love or career? What's coming in first? What's coming in first for Shaylee? What's coming in for Shaylee? I'll get to yours too, Martina. What's coming in for Shaylee? Career or love? You're in the process of transitioning away from a lot of things here, and you are protected. There's definitely you're in a space where you're just kind of healing, is what I would say. That Five of Pentacles indicates there's a bit of a lack around a connection in career. That something didn't look maybe as you had hoped. What is the Temperance? Yeah, you do have abundance coming in here. There is going to be something. It's further out. It is just the clarifier, but you're in a space of healing. So you're transitioning out of what? Yeah, you're in where you're transitioning. You're going to have to make a decision here about your path, is what it feels like, because the path is not yet in motion yet. You're transitioning. So I would say I don't see much in terms of love necessarily, but I would say that you are, as far as a career, that seems to be more on the bigger energy. But I would say that there's going to be an improvement in your career aspects, because it feels like you're going to move on. You're getting you're going over some kind of getting over obstacles, basically, and then you make some kind of push toward a new direction. So there is possibly car ride to I don't know, clear your head or something like that. But there's something here about you sort of transitioning and restructuring back. So there's something there along that line. And then when we get to the Temperance card again, it just feels like you are trying to find some sense of balance again. Whatever was out of balance needs to be rebalanced, and where you are. So you're trying to find some kind of personal peace, and what you want and what your focus will be before you can kind of move ahead. So it's almost like you need to kind of get in touch, reground, compromise, the things that kind of calm you down so that you can think clearly again, and then move towards, whatever your goals and dreams are. But, and that can be whatever the abundance is. So for you, it doesn't have to be finance or career specifically, but it's, again, getting in touch you again, because there's just a lot of cards of pullback right now where you just need to be patient, because you're working through something right now. And that is the main energy out. So that's kind of psychic healing here as well. But it's also that, ability to possibly be a healer. But either way, I just feel like this is you having to step back. So there's something here about, forgiving yourself maybe, or something here about just trying to take a hard look at how you can recommit, because I feel like this energy here with the Five of Pentacles tells me that there was a sense of lack. You didn't feel like you were good enough, damaged self-esteem, things like that. So it just feels like you were unsupported. It's all that energy around lack. And so I feel like whatever that worry, strain, or anxiety was, know that you are working on it. And when you get to the Three of Pentacles, it feels like it's stressors for sure. And just feeling like you weren't good enough, but maybe not. You could have also felt like you weren't good enough for a particular position or something like that as well. But it just feels like the Three of Pentacles, things will pay off down the road here, because you have these are all the clarifiers. The clarifiers are all amazing. You know, the news is good, lots of ambition, lots of goal seeking, that kind of thing. But that's a little further out. They're clarifiers. You're healing right now. But all of the energy that you're about to move into, you know, depending on how long it takes you to sort of heal through this, because you're in a space of transitioning and releasing, with that Six of Swords, however long it takes to get through it, you are just about to move into committed energy, because like I said, the Chariot, very take charge kind of energy, want to get through things, really make a difference. And then we've got the Empress, or the Empress card. So, you know, this is really positive energy, super committed, mother energy, good ideas, feeling abundant, feeling like things are moving in the right direction, and you're leveling it up. So where you felt that you were not good enough in a particular situation, or didn't have enough financially, just Three of Pentacles and the Abundance card and the Chariot, they're all letting you know, you're just, once you work through this other energy here, and again, depends on how quickly you work through it. It's kind of from the 5 to the 6. I feel like you're just on the other side of it. You know, it shouldn't be too much longer before this payoff. But it definitely feels like you're going to upgrade, and something really beautiful is going to happen because of that. And Martina. Okay, well, I don't know about the pregnancy part here, but we'll see what I can do. I usually don't answer questions on that one, but let's just see what it says anyway. Again, take it in light, spirit. We don't know. I don't know. I hate to talk about things on that basis, but okay, so let's give it a go. For Martina, pregnant, not pregnant? Pregnant or not pregnant? Pregnant or not pregnant? Why the Six of Swords? It's like you're making a decision about it. I would say it's, for some reason, let me get a clarifier. Like, there's fast moving action around it, and yet there's a pause. So it's almost like there is a reason for, like, I don't know if there's a decision to be made around that situation. Oh, thanks, Shelley. I'm glad it resonated. Okay, but yeah, I don't know if there's a big decision around that. So it's almost like, I don't know, I need one more card here. What is that Six energy? What is that Six of Swords energy? Yeah, big decision. It's almost like you're not quite sure. It's like, I would say that it's a yes, but it's almost like you're not sure about what you're going to do. So yeah, I think that's in your hands. So if you're not pregnant yet, I believe that you will be, but it's almost, there's a big decision about whether or not that is the direction you want to go. I don't know. Why is there a decision around that? Why is there a big decision around that? Why is there a big decision? Maybe it's because it involves the other person who's a little resistant to but still you'll get the positive result you're looking for. Yeah, I say yes, you are pregnant. It's just that you're maybe not sure about somebody else. But I still say if it is about someone else here, I would say that person is going to be supportive, or if there's going to be more support around you going forward. Hopefully it gave you some sense of, you have to let me know on that one, because I've never done that kind of a question before. Anyway, okay, I'm going to let you guys go. I have things to do. Keep moving forward, but December's looking pretty good. And yeah, I'll do another read here in probably on Sunday. Take care, guys. Keep moving forward.